So in this game, all you have to do is dodge the red circles and try to survive at least, I think, 5 minutes is the goal. But it gets more stressful. Okay, I don't need the insults. The more red eyes fly by you, the more upgrades you can get, which is actually very helpful. Let's... Oh, we can't improve health? Or do we need this first? I think we need to unlock this first, but we can get the manual. I can't read that. Let's try this again. Problem is, you're incredibly slow when you first start off, which I guess is why the speed is so crucial. Great start. We've improved enough that we can get a health upgrade, and we can actually afford 2 health upgrades. Next, we can unlock the timer or expand the box. That'll give us more room to move around, and we can hide in corners and try to avoid that. Okay, so I just noticed we went from 3 hits to 5 hits. That's a pretty good improvement, I think. That was a pretty clutch move, I'm not gonna lie, and I just jumped right in front of that one. This game is starting to remind me of why I don't go to Thanksgiving with my parents anymore. Okay, so now we have a timer, we can actually see how long we're going for. I am getting absolutely decimated here. Okay, good start. So we made it 15 seconds and our best time is only 18 seconds. That's embarrassing. I'm going to try to save up a bunch of points and unlock a bigger box because this is... I'm starting to get a little claustrophobic here. Now we've unlocked a whole bunch of new upgrades. Invulnerability, less invulnerability cooldown. Okay, so these go hand in hand. Still curious to see what the market does. Maybe we have to unlock our health? I don't know, we're just going to keep playing the game. Alright, the box just grew a little bit. That's pretty cool. Didn't help me at all. I'm already hit, not even 10 seconds in. Wow, we definitely need more health. Okay, we've already taken 2 hits. We're not even close to our best time yet. I don't see how we're going to make it 5 minutes. At this point, I'm just trying to dodge the most. I'm trying, game. I'm trying. Now we got a really big box. So much room for activities. We actually have time to move around. Oh god. Triple kill right there. I was gonna say we actually have time to move out of the way. Or in the way. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna stop talking. I'm gonna buy this because I feel like we need to attract whatever this is to unlock more income. And more income is always gonna be good. Our best time is 27 seconds. I want to at least get to 30. And in order to do that, we're going to need a bigger box and more invulnerability. Oh yeah, they're definitely getting faster the longer that this goes on. Oh, and we have, what is this, a plus? Just a delayed loss. 33 seconds, new best time, but we had some green things on the screen. I wonder what those are. I feel like the key is to constantly be moving because once it gets to the 30 seconds mark, things get kind of crazy. And it seems to be that that's when those green plus signs start spawning, but I can't even make it back there. Come here. I can't reach them, that's the problem. Can I get this one? Okay, well I got one. That one was much needed because now we get additional income. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. We're clutching up. Hello? I've only been hit 1 time. Okay, okay. I'm sorry I said anything. We're gonna get more income. Health regen, I don't think I need right away. Magnet range might be good, but I think I'm just gonna go for speed. I think speed's gonna be one of the most important factors.
Speed is key!
If I could go into like the 25-second mark with even just like 1 hit, we should be okay, but I can't make it that far. What are these spawns? Come closer! Okay, well, we got 3 that time, and we've almost made it a full minute. I think multiplying our income might be good. Although if I collect 2 more, we can just get more income. I don't know, I've never been good at math. Timesing is bigger, I think. We're gonna get to a point where we're gonna get so much health that it's not gonna matter how many times we get hit, because we're just gonna tank it. I want to get to a point where we can just use the Sword Art Online method and just heal faster than they can hit us. I feel like that might be a good strategy. Right now, I'm just kind of tanking everything. I don't know how sustainable that is. The slow health regen is not going to come into effect yet because we're just getting obliterated. So I think speed and magnet range is going to be good focus. Also realized I've been calling them circles this whole time when ring is really a more accurate description of these things. Red rings of death. Oh, look at that reach. Okay, let's unlock the lab. Okay, so what's the lab? We need 1,000 for the first research. Okay. We don't know what it does. Good enough for me. Fit through narrow gaps and get the most out of the box by shrinking yourself. We can shrink? How do we shrink? Okay, so we just have to click and hold, and then we shrink. So if it looks like we're going to take a hit, we'll just go whoop. Nice. Okay, we can't even hit 40 seconds. In a way, this game reminds me of Geometry Dash, just like a little bit. Oh, how did I use all my shrink already? I'm not even paying attention. We're getting to 30 seconds pretty consistently, and then we just start getting pummeled. Just like that. Ooh, look how big our box is now. I definitely feel like we could still be faster. I hope there's more speed upgrades in the future. Especially since these are red balls. Oh my goodness. Yep, can't really do much here. But these red balls are getting faster the more time goes on, so we've already got even more speed. We still don't have this stuff unlocked yet. We could do more armor. That gives us more health. We can increase our max charges. I don't know about you, but I don't even want these plus signs right now. I need to get my only goal. Oh god, is to get to a minute at this point. Can I at least get 50 seconds? We did it! 50 seconds, that's a new record. But we are getting so big. I don't know why some of these upgrades are grayed out. Do I need the time machine to get this? I also just really want to make it at least a minute. It almost feels like they're homing in on me way more during these later seconds. Come on, 54, 55, 56. Just take a couple more. There we go. Officially over a minute. And what did we just collect? Triangles act similarly to rings, except they will actively try to hit you. Okay. Shrinking will be very useful against them. Please get me out. Please get me out of here. Who's trapped in here? Maybe not a minute 30, but at least a minute. Okay, minute 2. We still got our best time. And we collected 3 more of the triangles. Well, that was easily the best run we've ever done, and I am going to unlock the market. Okay, what do we do? Well, this looks complicated. Exchange 20% of one of your resources for another one. Of course, there are fees. I'm not sure how to use this yet, but we'll come back to it. I should really think of a better strategy than sitting here and tanking most of these hits. I'm kind of banking on the regen to do most of the heavy lifting for me. And then the shrinking whenever I need to, but sometimes even that doesn't work. I also think I kind of figured out this whole thing, so if I exchange... So I exchanged 1,000 and I got 6. That makes sense. I don't think I can do these yet because I haven't unlocked them, which makes sense. So that's probably how we unlock the larger upgrades, which makes sense. I'm going to multiply my income. Learn to turn pages. Well, that sounds too good to pass up. Oh, we have stats. I've played the game for 40 minutes. I've only made it to a minute. Time spent using shrink 4 minutes. Okay. Well, I didn't think the game was going to call me out like that. Over under 400 runs to get to 5 minutes. Leave your predictions in the comments. Okay, the key with the triangles is to shrink the second they get past you. Okay, I need 20 triangles to do research, and this will give me 8. I will take that. Give yourself some time to react by slowing everything down. Yes, everything. I assume that means the timer too, right? So it slows everything down, but it doesn't like stop it. So you do have a little bit more reaction time, especially if you do tiny and then stop time. Definitely going to be helpful in a pinch. We traded in most of our items for triangles, and we are just going to get health regen and armor as much as we can, because I feel like that's going to take us way further than I need to. And now do I get increased charge time? I think we get the fewer bullets. It does help that we can tank a lot without losing a bunch of health at this point. Oh god. Haven't really figured out how to use my slow time to the full effect yet. But at this point, we can basically turn tiny anytime we want. To an extent, obviously. Oh god. I don't know if we can stay tiny for that long. Okay. New personal best. I'll take it. At this point, I just zone out and stare at the screen. And kind of just move when I see colors coming close to me. There's also a lot of times where I will just steer directly into them. Not terrible. I'll take it. Now that we have 78 triangles, we can unlock the next research thing. Aim around you to stop bullets right in their tracks. Upgrading it might be the key to progressing further. Interesting. Okay, clearly I misread the shield and how to use it, because I thought we just had to look in their direction. I don't think that's it. I am still getting rinsed by these guys. I realize I can only equip 2 at a time, so we're going to go shield and shrink. And we're not even going to worry about slow time. At this point, we're so tanky, we're basically just shrugging off the rings and waiting for the bullets to hit. Because then we can just block them. That was a bad example. There we go. There we go. Haha. It basically just absorbs them. I just need to find a way to make the shield last a little bit longer. And because we unlocked this ability, we now have diamonds. And diamonds will give us a time machine once we collect enough of them. I've gone back to the shrinking shield combo because now I can... Because shrinking also allows me to collect the new diamond upgrades. And it's a lot easier to use. As long as I actually dodge out of the way. See, we got 48. I'm very excited to see what the time machine does, so we are going to unlock that. When enabled, speed up time until it reaches its limit. You will lose some of its effectivity each time you get hit. So we can increase the speed limit? Am I reading this right? Percent to machine limit 20%. Time machine limit 15. So does this go faster? I thought it would skip us forward like 15 seconds, so we didn't have to play to the beginning of the game every time, but doesn't look like that's the case. So I've upgraded the time machine a little bit more. We can now last 32 seconds if we don't get hit, and if we do get hit, we lose 80% of our current upgrades, which is 1.2% multiplier on our income. I think it's just the red rings of death. I'm not entirely sure. I've yet to actually make it the full 32 seconds without getting hit, so that was actually a first. I'm getting a little bit better at dodging, I say as I take 2 darts right to the face. And now we are out of upgrades, so I kind of have to just tank the rest of this. Just kidding. Oh, come on. $125, new personal best. At this point, I'm mostly tanking all the red rings and just dodging the triangles. I would be surprised if I didn't get 100 or a minute 30 seconds right now. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but when you play a game for 4 hours straight, you get pretty good at it. 132. We are getting incrementally better. We've also unlocked some very important text over here, and it tells me to keep the simulation running for 5 consecutive minutes because they need to escape, and they just keep repeating it. Also, now we have somebody telling us to stop playing the game. I'm pretty tempted. Look at how big our shield is now. It's like a quarter of the size of us. We are getting some pretty good upgrades, but I think unless the shield can actually start blocking the red rings as well, we might go back to slow time and shrink. It's honestly just better. So I finally understand how the upgrades work. If we buy everything around it that's touching it, we will unlock it. So if I want the enormous box, I have to buy even more health, which totally works for me. I'm also going to buy the armor too. And we still have enough to buy the enormous box several times over, so I'll take that. At this point, we're so tanky, I predict we're going to hit the 2-minute mark on this run. We barely have to use our upgrades, but when we do... Okay, well... But when we do, we're pretty good at it. We can tank 1 or 2 hits, so if we have to dodge into a red ring, I will. Just to get out of the way the last minute out of one of these things, but we are already at 1:33. I'm liking our survivability odds here. That was an epic dodge right there. Okay, hold on. Let's relax. We're okay. We're not okay. Playing this game in slow motion is almost like a dance. It's so peaceful and like thrilling. You don't want to stop too far. Oh god. I also don't want to like grow in the wrong spot. Come on. We don't need... Alright, we need it. I'm gonna say, show them we don't need upgrades, but we absolutely do. We do have to tank like a little bit to let our stuff recharge. But then we can start shrinking again. And we should be okay. Nailed that. Although every time we shrink... Oh man, I just ran right into that. Doesn't matter, personal best. Now that we have enough to actually heal myself with the plus signs, I think we're going to be unstoppable. I'm not sure how much they heal you, but we've been at full health pretty much the entire time. And I've taken a couple of hits. The fact that we can stay tiny and stop time for so long is so helpful. Go up to the corner, go down. Over here is good. We're safe. Down here's okay. Over here, we just got to find the corner with the least things flying into it. And that's 2 minutes. Did we unlock anything? I can't tell. There's so many things on the screen. Okay, we've hit 212, and now there's a very threatening message on the screen. I don't like it. I don't know how to unlock the next currency shape, but I do know that I need 500 gold diamonds to unlock the next thing in the lab. So that's my current goal. Also, if we can hit 230 to hear the next message, that would be cool too. I do not have high hopes for that. I may have underestimated myself. We might actually make it to 230. I can... Okay. I was about to say, I can tank a lot of hits, but I may have absorbed a little bit too much. I think if we just go around being super tiny right now, we might be okay. Nope. Maybe not. Okay. What's next in the lab? Shockwave. Charge it up for a few seconds and unleash a deadly shockwave around you. We can try it, at least. Well, my plan was to charge the shockwave while I was in slow motion, but it doesn't really charge all that well. I think we need to upgrade that to charge faster before it becomes useful. Because without the shrink, we're basically dead in the water. I have a new strategy. I'm going back and forth between shrinking and blocking. I'm hoping that's going to make me last a little bit longer than I need to, while also collecting the green things. Okay, and we got 202. It kind of worked, though, I will say. The red rings don't do that much damage to me anymore, so it's pretty easy to kind of tank through most of them, as long as I get heals in the meantime, which I'm not currently doing. Having this upgrade completely surrounded makes me think that I should have the next currency by now, but I don't know how to unlock it. At this point, I think I really just have to get good, because I can't even get close to 2 minutes again. I think I've been to like 1:53 for like 4 runs in a row at this point. But I think we just go back and forth between the shield and the shrinking, and we should do pretty well. We do have like a little bit of health regen, so that kind of helps. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can't even get close to 222 anymore. Okay, I'm liking my chances. I'm liking my chances here. I did go back to the slow motion shield. Although I am kind of fat fingering it right now. I kind of use the shield sometimes. I mean to slow time. Oh god. Come on. Give me something. Alright. Gotta bring back the OG strat. Shrink and slow time. Hopefully this will get us to 230. So far it's working pretty well. Although we are running out of slowing time speed, so maybe we have to take a quick look at that for a second. Maybe we just shrink for a minute. I always get so cocky right near the end, and then... Damn it. And then I just run into everything. Okay. Nope. Okay. God damn it. This game has broken me. Clearly, I'm not good enough. I'm giving up. You're trapped forever.